What's up guys, in this video today I'd love to take a look in the Shadow of the Road. It's a game which I'm a little bit interested in. I already looked some cutscenes at the beginning, but I haven't played an actual game yet. What I was surprised actually is that this Steam page saying that it doesn't have Japanese, but actually there is Japanese voiceovers, which I'm pleasantly surprised, and you can't change language, but yeah, you actually have Japanese voiceovers. It's not like fully voiced yet, at least. I've played like some other previous games from Allcat Studios, or what is the name? Allcat Games, yeah. Yeah, I know it's just they just published this one. They're not actually developing it, but yeah, the other their games, they are also not fully voiced, unfortunately, but voices themselves are really good. Yeah, so let's take a look what we have there. This is not the Nippon you know. Shadows of the Road take place at the fall of the Edo period. It is a time of great change, not just for Nippon, but for the entire world. While some of these changes occurred in reality, many others are unique to our story. While great care has been taken to research and explore these areas with sensitivity, characters, locations and events do not reflect their real-life counterparts. This is a work of fiction. This is pleasant to see. They actually say it's fiction, if you know what I mean. As for how and why these deviations from history have occurred, that is for you to discover. Welcome to Shadows of the Road. Yeah, really nice. Yeah, they mentioned Nippon, which is like old name for... Not really old name, but yeah, they actually call them Nihon, usually not Nippon. It's like old-fashioned, I guess. Yeah, I'd love to use this video as a chance to kind of introduce myself, because so far there's not much content on my channel yet, and some of them without my voice and any comments.
冷たい手で支配する哀れな思想にとらわれた二つの勢力が戦う。我らが将軍様の神聖なる伝統、異国の技術に魅入られた帝の軍にはかなわない。あまたの侍が虐殺される。その中には将軍の忠実な部下、持ち継ぐ師範もいた。彼が残したのは二人の愛弟子。戦に敗れ、恥辱にまみれ落ち延びる。父のような師匠を失い、傷つき追われる彼らはもはや侍ではない。名誉、未来も失ったただの浪人だ。時代がこの国を塗り替える。それは新たな幕開けか、それとも滅びの炎か。
This voice reminds me a little bit Io in Ghost of Tsushima. Is like multiplayer, like villain in the multiplayer mode. Yeah, I don't know if it's really that voice. Actually, I don't think I really played in English with English voiceovers, so Wait, it's not. It wasn't in English. It wasn't in Japanese. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not sure if it's the same voiceover. Maybe. I don't know if there's any credits anywhere. A few days later, Satoru and Akira arrive at a well-traveled ryokan, a half day's march from Edo. A few surviving stragglers from the shogun's army occupy the booths around them, wailers and grieving their fallen master. The Ronin considers their next move. I'm not sure it's like wailers is a word in English. Like, yeah, I'm not like it's not. You probably could say right now, by now that English is not my mother tongue, but wailers, maybe it's a word. Yeah, so anyway, I'll take a few minutes to introduce like what I tried to say previously, what this channel about. Like I record some games in Japanese and upload it to YouTube, and so I can kinda learn some of the stuff, maybe later rewatch it myself, and so you can use it that way too. But also thinking maybe there's I could make some videos maybe related to Japanese language or not, or to just the Japanese culture in general. Like maybe I could montage actually, like some montage video and actually explain some stuff in some video. Like you could comment in some, like in comment section of some of them, and if I see it interesting, or I could answer just in comments themselves or make separate video. Yeah. My English is also not perfect, but my Japanese far from perfect too. So I will be unable to like stream and translate on my way because it's just way too advanced for me. Yeah, but yeah, I like to listen what they're saying in this video. It seems like it's not exactly matching. It actually often happens with Japanese translation because it's really hard to translate Japanese directly into English and into other languages because it's a very specific language. I'm not sure if other Eastern languages same as Japanese. I mean, in a way that I'd say different from European ones. But yeah. Let's take a look into actual game. So some Master Mochitsugu was really smart apparently. What we were thinking. Oh, I guess we drank someone else's sake. Which is, by the way, if you're not studying Japanese, sake is actually just alcohol in Japanese. Like, if you mean sake, like fermented rice, what it's saying right there, it's actually Nihonshu, which is the last shu. It's actually the same kanji, the same letter, Japanese letter that used for sake, but it has Nihon before it, which literally means Japanese. So it's like Japanese sake, I guess, but they say in Nihonshu. Satoru listens to the memory of a happier time in silence, a morose expression on his face. Morose, I don't know this word. And just as we returned with unsteady feet and stinking of booze, who awaited us? Who? Our master. Whoever that was. I guess they're not just speaking about right now. I thought they're speaking about like some circumstances there right now, but I guess they just remembering something from their memory, like they have, they both have same master, which I guess is not necessarily like master. It also could be a teacher, but I'm not sure. What is? It was not me that revealed our misdeeds. Oh yeah, it was all my fault. I guess the accent is my fault. You see my skin, Satoru. Tell me, how could I hide the blush of Sake? So yeah, apparently he is pale, so you could clearly see that he is drunk or not. 2 decades later and his words still ring so clear. It is time to spar. A samurai is always prepared. Tell me, Satoru, what happened next? Also, yeah, this feature looks exactly like one in Rock Trader, so if you're not really familiar with what samurai is, which is will be surprising if you're playing this game, but I guess you could check it yourself without like googling it. What happened next? I do not recall, I don't remember. Akira raises an eyebrow. Is that so? You do not recall our battle of the ages. 2 students face it against their master. So I guess he's actually their teacher, not like, you know, samurai master or something. Akira erupts into laughter, a sight I'll never forget. The shinai trembling in your hands. Shinai. A bamboo training sword used for sparing. I actually don't know this word, shinai. I can't even... I don't even know what kanji they would use for shinai. Actually, we could use this opportunity to learn something. Shinai. Shinai. Oh, I guess this is one. Yeah, I wouldn't know. Shinai, okay. Yeah, makes sense, but I don't know this reading. Okay. The shinai trembling in your hands and the concentration on your face, desperately holding on to the contents of your stomach. That is not how I remember it. He beat us until we could no longer stand. Was it a lesson or a punishment? Satoru remembers his master's words. A wound given in training is a wound taken from the battlefield. I guess expression like that is actually exists in... Oh no, wait, it's actually like Alexander the Great who said something like that? Maybe? If you know, tell me in comments. I think I've heard this expression close to this. At the word battlefield, Satoru's expression falls. He gazed into the Sakazuki. Sakazuki, traditionally sake is served as part of a ceremony. At a ryokan, but the ryokan is like ryokan, I think pronunciation will be closer. Ryokan. Yeah, or inn. Basically, it's a Japanese like old-fashioned inn. Like now it's old-fashioned. It will be normal back then. Such as this, it is brought out to the guest in a heated bottle and then slipped in a sakazuki, a small porcelain cup. I don't know this word. So basically it's a cup. I know like ochoko, but sakazuki, I've heard this first time. Let's check this out too. Sakazuki. Oh, actually, yeah. Oh, I know this kanji. Sakazuki. Yeah. It's nice to... It's not probably really useful if you want to use Japanese in real life, but... it's worth to know it, I guess. Satoru, you do not mourn him alone. Every strike of his blade, every lesson that he imparted, it is thanks to Master Mochitsugi that we drink and remember. Mochitsugu. It was our duty to protect him. We failed. By the way, right now, characters say daga. It's like but in Japanese, basically. So he's like, Yeah, you're right, but we failed. There was no way to save him, but you, Satoru, I could save. I do not regret that. Oh, so I guess Akira saved us. I wonder if they elaborate on this story or not. Our lives has not been saved, Akira. We traded them for our honor. So yeah, we didn't save us. We just wasted our honor, I guess. Honor can be restored, our lives cannot. I will not rest until yours is reclaimed. Then we shall act on Onryo. As Onryo. We will not rest until we bring death to those that wronged our master. Yeah, Onryo, like lately, if you... Maybe some of you played latest Assassin's Creed, you probably know this word already. Onryo... No, this one, yeah. Yeah. Revengeful Ghost. Yeah, these are quite advanced kanji, so you don't really have to remember. So which one? I guess let's act as Onryo. Akira was pushed moderately towards the cold-blooded path. Then we shall act as Onryo. We will... Satoru's eyes lock in determination as Kamido demands of us. Kamido is like... Kami is like God and Do is away. Kamido. Is that really a word like Kamido? Kamido. Actually, it's really weird because Kamido, like Kami is a Japanese... I don't think it's maybe Shindo? Is this a word? I understand. I think I understand what kanjis they mean, but Michi, Shinto, Kamido. I don't. Maybe it's a word. Maybe there's a special reading or something, but I don't see that. So yeah, it's a Shinto or not. The way of the Kami. Kamido has emerged as an organized code describing which morals and practices a true samurai should follow. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. By training their minds... they probably researched, maybe I don't know something. If you know it, please tell me in the comment section. I'm really curious, because... What is Kamido? Earlier in the Tokugawa dynasty, these rules were collected, organized, and even described as law. Its teaching have spread throughout Nippon, and its principles are familiar even... Yeah, probably could Google it myself if it's like related to Tokugawa dynasty. Yeah, probably should check it out.
Hi.
The Satoru I know has returned. My arrows and Tanto shall follow you to Yomi itself. Yomi? Yomi no Kuni. Yomi. Yomi. It is the land of the dead. Yeah. Right. Tanto. Yeah, I wonder if like real world people in Japan will tell like Tanto specifically, because it's like short sword. Like you probably will just say sword or something. I think so. Like it's weirdly specific to say that you will use your Tanto. It's like you're really trying to put like devs trying to show themselves like we know what Tanto is, like he not using a sword, maybe. Maybe people speaking like that. Tell me if you know. Okay, I guess. Sagase.
将軍の野良犬め、主が倒れた途端に尻尾を巻いて逃げよって。出てこぬか腰抜けろに。
It seems we have been found. No matter, I will flee no longer. Hiding does not become a warrior. Allow me, Satoru. I will teach them to fear the bite of a wild dog. I might be a Ronin, but I still walk the path of Kamido. I will defend the Shogun's honor. This war has taken everything from us. I will not see you come to harm alone. We fight together. Yeah, obviously we go. Yeah, by the way, I kind of criticizing, right? It's not like I really criticizing. I'm just like trying to thinking about it. Like probably I should research some of this stuff myself, like Kamido and stuff. So I hope it doesn't aggravate anyone. Like genuinely, if you know it, please tell me in the comment section. But if no one comments, I would try to figure out myself, and maybe next video, if we haven't finished this demo, this video, this episode, or like full release, if I'm going to play it, I would correct myself. Yeah. So yeah, let's fight together with this guy. Satoru was pushed slightly towards the samurai path. Relations between Satoru and Akira improved. This kind of interesting that you in this game, like right now we speaking from both sides, like not one character, but we both choose option from Akira and Satoru. So I wonder, like it's very unusual, I guess. This war has taken everything from us. I will not see you come to harm alone. We fight together. Akira smiles at his old friend. Then let the blood we spilled on our master, Mochitsugu. Mochitsugu? Mochitsugu. Show yourself, have you no pride left? This kanji and on the back, like, seems like Isun Sake, I guess? Wa. I'm not sure what this kanji. Like, it looks like. It's not yami, I think. It's like Isun Sake wa. Yeah, I should check this one too. I'm really curious what that would mean. So, my informant spoke true. Shogunate cowards hiding from battle and drinking in shame. Speak your name, samurai. I'm Kobayashi. Kobayashi looks like really like common name, common second name, I guess, like family name anyway. The Kobayashi clan are a long-standing family of samurai. Recently they have fallen into hard times, growing more desperate and on the brink of financial ruin. In the civil war that was erupted between shogun and emperor, they have elected to support the latter. I wonder, like, if it's like they actually use it like kanji that right now people used for Kobayashi. They look like really simple. I would imagine most samurai have like more advanced, but that's kanji. I am Kobayashi Keiichi, loyal servant of our great emperor, but I do not address a samurai. I don't speak with samurai, he's saying, huh? I see only two ronin, allied to the treacherous shogun, too cowardly to join their feeble master in death. Careful, brave samurai, I hear insults and insolence. Akira's eyes shimmer in fury, but can your blades match your words? Keiichi hesitates for a moment before steeling his resolve. Submit to the strength of the Kobayashi clan, and I will grant you merciful deaths. I don't think so. This is also really interesting. This is Ichigo Ichie, which is I would imagine that there would be like different kanji for this one, because it's, I think, more modern kanji. But yeah, basically it means like one line. Ichigo Ichie, yeah, it's like, wait. Yeah, I'm just one. Yeah, like each encounter, like unique, one of a kind, essentially. Yeah, like all styled kanji, this is like really more complex. Your emperor has been corrupt. Is it a lie? Who is he speaking with? at the hands of this filthy gaijin. Gaijin is like foreign people. Filthy gaijin. Yeah, many people like have like negative implications for gaijin. Like there's like other word gaikokujin, which is essentially the same but like one less kanji. But it's more neutral. It depends how you say it in one context, I guess. So in this one, he definitely saying like filthy gaijin. Kunie kaere. Ha! It appears the Japanese savage is upset. As Keiichi sizes the room, a flash of uncertainty crosses his face. This isn't right. My informant.
言葉は不要だ。答えは俺の刃が語る。
Enough words, my blades will deliver your answer. He basically saying like words are useless right now. And answer to my sword in Japanese. And finally we'll get into actual fight. I hope I don't suck too much.
うるさいな。喉をかっきったらどうだ。
Such loud voices, let's open their throats. It's brutal. Okay, there's like combat basics. Shadow of the Road is a tactical role-playing game that rewards careful planning and a strategic approach. In this tutorial you will learn the basics of combat, camera controls, the timeline, movement and skills. You can adjust the camera at any time to gather information, scout enemy position and inform your decision making. So, yeah, it's a really basic control scheme, like if you're playing like XCOM or something, you should be familiar with that. Oh, you can't actually like 360 degree, like rotate it 360 degree, just a little bit. Okay. Okay, this samurai apparently fighting for us. Timing is critical, each battle takes place according to the order displayed on the timeline. You can see this at all times at the top of your screen. Each combatant has their own turn interval score, which determines how often the turn occurs. A lower score means they can't act more frequently. Like lower is better, I guess. Yes. We have more allies actually, it's unexpected. Oh, he's really beefy, like 40 XP, HP. Attacks of opportunity. An attack of opportunity occurs during... so far I could say that I don't really like that tutorial goes through like automatic, like NPC fighting each other and they showing you something. Usually it's better to you doing actually, but at least for me... Oh. At least for me it works better, I don't know. Oh, you actually can rotate it. You're just unable to rotate it by single press of the button. Okay, I see. During movement, when a combatant passes within striking distance of an enemy, it can also occur when attempting to disengage from an enemy. This can be avoided if planned movement will provoke an attack of opportunity. A red marker will be displayed. That said, sometimes such a risky maneuver is necessary to prevent an even greater disadvantage. I guess so. Okay, so finally we can do something. We can finish this guy, I guess. It's what game. The battlefield is represented as a square grid. Traversing this grid costs 1 movement point per title. To move your allies, hover over a tile and press right mouse button. Okay, to rotate their position, hold RMB over an empty tile and drag in the desired direction. So there is also direction, like you can backstab people, I guess. Yeah, I guess so. Interesting. Yeah, actually, I hope I like it because usually I don't. It's really nice when you have like rear attacks and stuff in games like this. It's also not like if game doesn't have it, it's necessarily bad, but it's nice to have it, I guess. To attack enemies, combatants use their skill. Action using skill. Your allies currently equipped with skill can be seen. So skill is not like stat, it's like actual skills. I just really wonder about this. This can be found along the bottom of the screen. This one, I guess. Each skill consumes action points and may have additional requirements. Be sure to read skill description carefully. Some consume more AP than others, activate with delay or have a cooldown before they can be used again. Now that Satoru is in position, he can attack. Use the Mofubuki cut. Mofubuki. I have no idea what that means. To attack the Kobayashi samurai. Mofubuki. Maybe Mofubuki. Is it so? Blizzard. So it's a blizzard cut, I guess. Mofubuki. Curious. Why it's called this name? Satoru strikes an enemy with Mofubuki his katana. With Mofubuki his katana. I guess. I'm not sure if it's the right English. The attack deals 4 to 5 damage. Yeah, I probably shouldn't really mock the game. Okay, let's try to do this. A clean strike. Note that this enemy received bonus damage. This is because they were struck from behind. Yeah, just to see. Satoru has 1 remaining AP, but no enemies within range. You do not need to spend all available AP or MP each turn. Instead, plan your moves carefully to ensure long-term success. Please, press the button below to end Satoru's turn. I wonder how many missions there is in this alpha. Also, I wonder how scripted this tutorial is. Like damage and enemies. I guess it's somewhat scripted, so because game has to explain your stuff, and so if enemies or allies die too fast, it just wouldn't work. Some skills are not executed immediately. Instead, after activation, there is a delay while the combatant prepares to unleash a powerful attack. Watch out, Satoru is in trouble. Note the red line indicating the looming danger. I guess, yeah, the show it right there. Move Akira to the highlighted tile. Okay, will do. To help Satoru, Akira first needs a clean shot. Combatants can destroy cover and other environmental objects in order to clear paths and create new opportunities. Destroy the cover blocking Akira's shot. I guess. Yeah, so I can't directly attack. It's kinda nice, although I'm not sure how bow is strong against wooden cover in real life. Probably not really. It's okay, it's a game. Breaks and bonus AP. When a combatant is preparing a delayed attack, they are vulnerable. This represents an opportunity. Akira is now free to strike his target. Doing so breaks the attack, prevents it entirely, and also awards him a bonus action. I wonder, like, if there's an attack like that, like it's attacking this enemy automatically canceling their attack. Is that what it means? And see rifleman to break his action. Cage. Attack Cage. Cage is this guy, is now. Bonus attack too. Okay, I see. So let's first attack. Okay. Now I have to attack cage. Back hit, nice. No, samurai. Shikaishite. Their weapon is jammed. It's nice. I guess it's scripted too. Okay, so powerful skills. More powerful skills often come with unique drawbacks or conditions for use. Satoru has unlocked the devastating Twin Blade skill. It has a particular form of cooldown, only becoming available again once 2 enemies have been killed. By paying attention to each skill requirements, side effects, and hidden uses, you can strategize formidable sequences and outwit your enemies. Let's see. One attack, okay. Okay, let's try it. Oh, he actually have 2 swords, I didn't mention it. Okay, should I enter now? Right, I guess. I'll just summarize that. Yeah, no way. Akira brings his own arsenal to the battlefield. By lining up his shot, he can fire with immense power. This is another delayed skill. But be careful, just as the riflemen were vulnerable to breaks, so too is Akira. When using this skill, ensure he is positioned safely. Which one should I attack? Yeah, I'm not sure, I guess. Freedom now? Whatever I want. It seems kinda easy to avoid these attacks. Summary. You have completed the basic tutorial and are now ready to lead your allies to victory. Use what you have learned to mop up the rest of these enemies. I'm not sure about that. What should I do? Maybe we should finish this guy. Help this samurai here. Can you change? I'm unable to change position. Where he looks? I guess not. I'm not sure if I like this. Okay, so I helped him. What is there? Okay, so nothing really of interest. So yeah, Kira was unable to shot the enemy. As he moved. I probably should have shot somewhere here. Yeah, this seems like super easy to avoid. I'm not sure if you need to break a line of sight or like break line of sight and don't show up. Like I wonder if, like, for example, I move here, will he shoot me anyway? We will see later, I guess. So I can finish one guy or backstab the other guy. I can do that. Yeah, that's really nice. Okay, now I can stand right here. Oh. Shit. Yeah, I wasn't able to check. Okay, let's try to move there. Oh, this guy ran away? Okay, I guess. Obscured. Out of range. It's not that nice. Oh, he got me. Okay, let's finish this guy. Yeah, I really like so far this game. Just begin. Obviously, I don't have many abilities or units to move, but what I like really about this, like, is that all the character, like, you can see them up close. It's not just visuals, but it's like perception of your character compared to something like Rock Trader, which is all kid game, obviously not the same company, but I really like this, like, that you can focus on your probably not on your units, but also on enemy units. It's really nice so far. Yeah, he... Do I have cover somewhere? Can I shoot this guy? I wonder if I can shoot, if people can shoot and see through this and stuff. Obviously we can see this guy, but it doesn't seem like there's much cover, and even this thing doesn't show me anything. Let's try it out. It will be honest. Yeah, I guess this is not a cover. I wonder why. But it is what it is. Yeah, so this target is also here as obscured. So that was not a great move. Anyway, let's finish with that. And that looks like a kitchen. So annoying. Yeah, let's move here and try this attack one more time. How is he obscured? I know. Like, it's me who is still like. I really don't understand this. Somehow target is obscured all this. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, you would take a cover here. Yeah, so now it's not obscured, but I have to move from a cover myself. It's not a great. I wonder if there's friendly fire. That was really strong. Yeah, so far, I don't know, these delaying attacks... You should have run when you had a chance. He got back. Ah, I see. Shift. Beyond damage, abilities can have widespread effects, including reshaping the timeline. Here, Keiichi delivers a staggering strike that shifts Satoru's next turn rightwards, allowing enemies to move first. Pay close attention to shift, as it may leave your allies vulnerable to a flurry of attacks. Yeah, I thought the combat is over, but apparently it's not. So he's done something. Ah, this one. This attack was shifting attack, okay. Chaining breaks. With his shifting attacks and covered by two riflemen, Keiichi is a treacherous adversary. However, note that the frequent delayed attacks leave his riflemen vulnerable to breaks and bonus AP. Take advantage of this bonus AP to perform multiple actions per turn. So I guess... Yeah, so I guess this is like gimmick. Not really gimmick, like, but this game gimmick mechanics, combat mechanics. Curious. Okay, so now we are acting as Akira. And this rifleman, so I guess we should take a look on these numbers. So this attack have 5 delays, so if I use this enemy will attack me first before I could attack him, so I guess I should use a normal attack first. I guess that's kinda how it works. And so this Keiichi acts on 6, so I could use this attack on him, which could be really nice. Let's try to do that. Turn interval manipulation. As you've learned, a combatant's turn interval score affects how often their turn appears on the timeline. Some skills allow their score to be manipulated directly. Satoru's Leader's Call is one such example, reducing the turn interval of his allies and himself, and therefore granting more frequent turns. It is highly effective against Keiichi's shifting attacks. Right. 5 turns cooldown, cost one of something. What is this? I don't know what it is. Satoru calls out with commanding wheel, modifies the turn interval by -3 for Satoru and his allies, allowing their turns to arrive more quickly on the timeline. How long is this effect? I'm not sure, but whatever. Cooldown? Yeah, I understand cooldown. You've learned about shift, exploiting breaks, and turn interval manipulation. It is time to put all your knowledge to the test. Defeat your enemies. Yeah, speaking of... Yeah, I saw like screenshots on the... I could actually use this attack on him, right? It's 5 to 6, 2 attacks. I wonder if like armor is a thing in this game. And how does cover affects melee attacks? It doesn't say anything. Okay. Game, I couldn't see. Please. Please. Right. So next, rifleman will act. Apparently acting more frequently, but still not frequent enough. We just finish the guy. Also these two. Still has a lot of health. Oh, they are reloading. It's nice. They need time to reload. How often they should reload? Is it one attack? I think it is. That doesn't look great. We can use one more slash, which is 4 to 5, not much. Can we use 2 attacks? Yeah, we could. So this should be just... Alright, we took a cover. What should we do next? Can I see which one is this? Yeah, this one 6. This one 6. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, it's interesting mechanic, and I'm not sure if it's a good or bad yet, but it's interesting nevertheless. Okay, so I cannot go behind him, but I could use twin blades. Nice. Oh, that was close. Brothers, where are you? Who are they, brothers? Okay. What the fuck? What was that? Do we know him?
神々が
Looks like this.
そなたの勝利を喜ぶ。
May the kami rejoice at your victory. Toyasu-sama. Oh yeah, we obviously know him.
こんなところで死ぬとはありえぬ。お主は何も分かっていない。我らは約束されたのに。
I see the teaching of Mochitsugu Dono in your blades, warriors. Hmm? I don't know, I'm not sure, like main character acting like he knows this Tayasu, but it's like I see the teaching of Mochitsugu Dono in your blades. It's weird. Satoru Akira, your discipline on yeah, now he knows that I'm sure I'm confused. It is good to see you even in these troubling circumstances.
帝は新しき日の元のために戦っておられる。わからぬのか。新たな日の元のため。
Interesting, like they actually not say Nippon, they say Hinomoto, which is like another old name for Japan. No.
悟俺に任せて。
Akira eyes remain fixed on the wounded samurai, his expression imperceptible.
あるなさ、アキコ。俺は本当に一生懸命に頑張った。侍として覚えていてくれ。
Japanese voiceovers obviously really good. Korean. So now we know a few more people in the story, like Haruna and Akiko, which is Akiko most likely for female name. Haruna, I'm not sure, maybe too. Tayasu studies Satoru and Akira, carefully observing in silence. So we can, or do we have? We have spark his life with a perfume. Yeah, apparently there is like options with time limit, which you should be aware of, I guess. I see. Killing with a style, I guess. An honorable death, perhaps better than he deserved. I'm glad you walked the path of your fate. Come with me, we must speak. Now then, Tayasu looks the two Ronin over, the faint wisp of a smile on his lips. I take it you have had your fill of sake. I also assume you know who I am. I know, they just call you by the name, like, what the fuck? Of course, Tayasu-sama, faithful hand of the shogun. Master Mochitsugu, he praised you often, and for him praise was not, I mean, he was many things, but... So apparently he was not praising people much. Akira, let us not speak ill of Mochitsugu-sama. Tayasu nods, silence is a flower. Mochitsugu Dono knew this well, and yet he voiced praise for you both too. most loyal, most capable of his pupils. In this time of great war, his loss will be felt all the more. Emperor Mutsuhito, he must be stopped. Mutsuhito. I wonder if it's a real name. Tayasu sweeps his arms over the battle-ruined ryokan. Look around you. You have been first-hand that misguided men follow his proclamations blindly, and the power of these gaijin weapons. Indeed, his machinery of war wreaks havoc on our lands. Each morning my pigeons return with news of his depravity. Tayasu unfurls a messenger scroll and reads from it. Do they really use pigeons in Japan? I wonder. Hiroji, a 12-year-old servant in the emperor's castle, found in possession of a Shinto talisman. I'm trying to remember, I think I saw some dorama when they use some birds to pass messages. I'm not quite sure. The execution of Hiroji's parents, both cast into an enormous clay pot and boiled alive. They were what? That is not all. Their flesh was served as a stew to Hiroji. He was forced to dine upon his parents or suffer the same fate. Tayasu returns the scroll to his kimono. Kimono? Alright, kimono, I guess. Maybe he's wearing kimono somewhere beneath. It seems like an armor to me. Anyway, Emperor Mutsuhito is an enemy to all Nippon. Under his will, our lives, our traditions, our connection to the kami, all will be taken from us. I must ask a request of you, warriors of Mochitsugu Dono, but first, do you have questions? Yes, but I am unclear. I don't know your profession exactly. How do you know we were here? So now we speak as Akira. Let's have our doubts, I guess. That is true. I also don't like that you have pressed specifically this continue button. I hope they'll be like, maybe press in general area will be greater. You do not. The faintest of smiles returns to the old man's face, so he don't want to tell us. How did you know we were here? Knowledge is my business, even the drunken rambles of two runaway ronin and their past misadventures. Tayasu gives a little smirk. Satoru looks down in embarrassment. Tayasu-sama, we are at your service. What is your request? Fortunately, pot big enough for the emperor. Satoru clears his throat in irritation, so I guess he's a joker type. It's like kind of black joke. Tomorrow you will present yourselves to the shogun at Edo. He wishes to speak with you. How far away from Edo? Shogun Tokugawa-sama. But we are Ronin, we are unworthy of the shogun. And yet I ask it of you anyway. Will you refuse? It actually makes me wonder, like, they clearly not serve the shogun and not serve an emperor. Like, they don't have sides in this story so far. Like, their master was slaughtered apparently. Maybe they have like side, but they clearly not serve an emperor. Like the traditional type. And yet they think like they're unworthy to face shogun because they're Ronins. Yeah, I guess. Of Of course not, Tayasu-sama. We will be there. So yeah, he's like, yeah, I'm fine. It was not a problem. Good rest now, warriors. Good rest now, warriors. Tomorrow you shall address Shogun Tokugawa. Together you will discuss the future of our land.
江戸の空暁燃ゆ将軍の命風に響く同人の運命は変わった。
何時ら北へ向かい杉山の屋敷へ参る。そこで若き主を見出し我が元へ連れてくるのだ。彼は古き友の息子にして戦の命運を握る者。道中何が待ち受けようとも構わぬ。この使命決してたがえるな。必ずや彼を無事に届けよ。さもなくば貴様らに帰る地はないと思え。
名誉挽回の木今ここに使命は単純に見えた。されど若き主とは何者か。
The voiceover is really great so far. What I'm hearing, like, I mean, Japanese seiyuu, they're like professionals, obviously. They holding this mark for very long, and it seems like they taking their job really seriously. It's really cool. February 13. Sugiyama Estate. The shogun has delivered his instructions. Travel to the Sugiyama Estate and escort its young master back to Edo. The boy will change the course of the war. The meaning behind this words remaining a mystery. Satoru and Akira travel in secrecy through forest roads on a rain-soaked evening. They arrive at their destination. Before we launch the mission and finish this video, there probably will be cutscenes or something. I just want to point out that I'm not like historian or something, and also this specific era I'm not really familiar with, because I'm more into like Sengoku era. But even then, like, I not really like in-depth knowledgeable about this era, just casual enjoyer. So if I say something wrong, don't take it too offensive and let me know. I actually will be grateful for this. Okay, so let's take a look what is there in the cutscene.
だから言ってるだろ。そんな重要な人ならなんで俺たちが行くんだ。将軍の旗本に任せた方がいいに決まってるじゃないか。分かれ道のところ。
俺にもお前の問いに答えはない。アキラ、将軍の御前でひざまずいたのは俺もお前も同じだ。聞いた言葉も同じだ。そしてならば黙って歩こう。何？
What on earth? Exploring Nippon. In free exploration you will traverse a mystical world filled with secrets and adventures waiting to be discovered. As you journey you may discover collectible items, interactable objects and characters with their own stories to tell. Pay attention to what you discover to learn deeper insights about Nippon, its customs and history, and the lives of its inhabitants. Click to the ground. Okay, yeah, that's apparently there's Chrissy Telegram. Okay, apparently there's like open world section. I didn't know that too. It's nice, yes, but we will explore it next time. It seems like you could learn something about history. Hopefully, this is Kitsune, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, so far it looks really interesting, really promising. I don't really know much about this game, and hopefully you enjoyed that too. And with that being said, see you next time.